Good morning, folks. Valentina here with Wisdom of the Tea Leaves. Opening my tea. It's sweet and spicy herbal and black tea from Good Earth. So let's see what the little package says. It says, the greatest pleasure in life is doing what people say you cannot do. And that's by Walter Begehot. I've never heard of this guy, but clearly he was a rebel. The greatest pleasure in life is doing what people say you cannot do. I guess for as long as it's it's giving good and game. GGG, within reason. People say don't jump off tall buildings, and for a good reason, right? So anyhow, but it's kind of funny because it's true. It's in our nature to want to buck the trend. It's like we need rules and we need structure to feel safe and secure. And at the same time, we have the need for novelty and experimentation. So we're constantly looking for opportunities to break the rules. And we feel alive when we break the rules. Playing hooky, you feel cool, you get a little flutter in your stomach, and then you have a story to tell. And we've been talking about relationships recently, and it's the same thing. Sometimes people in committed relationships feel like they need to break the rules a little bit so they can get some zest in their life. It's human nature. But you can also break your own rules. For example, if you have rules that don't serve you, those you should definitely break. And it's equally exhilarating to free yourself from the restrictions you place on yourself for no good reason. Within that category fall like limiting beliefs. I can never do this thing. Well, go ahead and do it and try how it goes. Or I can never, I can't have friends who blah, blah, blah. Like we put restrictions on ourselves that often we don't know why we're putting them. We're just sort of by default, like, I'm a conservative. I will never hang out with liberals. It's like, liberals are fun. That's where the game is at. They're like, figured it out, especially on the social spectrum of things. So, what limits are you imposing on yourself unquestioned and just by default that may be fun to explore and see what it's like to break your own rules, and reaches you like once you bust out from the fence you build around yourself. The world is a big huge place with lots of things to experience and lots of things to learn. So again, good, giving, and game within reason. I'm borrowing this particular term from Dan Savage. He says good, giving, and game within reason. So anyhow, hope you break some rules today and have some fun. And as always, hit me up if you need me, ValentinaPetrovaConsulting.com, and I will see you again soon. Bye.